Hi all, welcome back to my channel. I am Sivathmika Chavali. If you are very new to this channel, I usually make content related to education, book summary, and my life experiences. So, if you find my content helpful, means please make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. This gives me motivation to do more videos consistently. Today, I'm gonna discuss about education, that is linked list data structure. So, let's get into the video and let's learn about linked list. So, linked list data structure. So what is meant by linked list? Linked list is a data structure as we discussed. So why linked list means, if you see, if you compare both arrays and linked list data structure, linked list is so efficient in insertion and deletion operation. Let's take one example. In arrays, there are five. Let's say there are five boxes. One, two, three, four, five. These are the five boxes. And now I have another box. Let's say another box. And I want to fit this box into middle of the array. How can I fit? I can't, right? It's possible, but it kind of it takes some time to fit the box in the exact middle of the array. So in order to reduce this efficiency, I mean, in order to solve this problem, they implemented the linked list data structure. See, linked list data structure means normally it has node and the link, right? Node and the link. And now I want to add that box, something box, into middle of the linked list. It's very easy to add. We just need to add this connection to this box, and we just add this connection to the next one. I hope you're all getting. My picture is bad, wait. I will explain you this concept again. Please listen carefully. See, there are three boxes, and I want to connect these three. I mean, it will connect like in this way, right? In linked list. See, I have another box, and I want to fit this box exactly in the middle of the linked list. How can I fit it? See, this one is pointing to the second box. Now I want to fit in this place. I want to fit this box into in this place. So what can I do? I just add this connection to this box, and then this connection to this box, right? That's it, we fitted this one. See, now our whole linked list will be like this. I hope you are all getting, and this is pointing to the now. This is in this way. Insertion and deletion operations are efficient in linked list data structure, whereas in arrays it's not efficient. And moreover, arrays follows continuous allocation, whereas linked list follows non-continuous allocation. Let's see about the linked list data structure in depth. See, in linked list there are not two elements. There are two main points in linked list, like data to be considered, and the next pointer. These are the two pointers in the linked list. Data is nothing but our value, what we have, what we will give the value, that is considered as the data. And the next is the address of the next node. See, this is the node, right? This is the data. This is the data, and this is the next pointer. This next pointer will holds the address of the next node. I hope you're all getting. See, suppose my data is 1. Now this next node will holds the second node address. Suppose this node is in the 400 address, it will hold the 400. That means this next node is pointing to the second node address. In the same way, this second node will also point to the third node address. That is, let's say 410. In this way, now 410 here, and here 400 it would be. See, I will explain it. I mean, I will write this here, 2, and this is 410, and this is 3. As this is the last node, this will always point to the null node. That's it. This is all about the data. I mean, linked list data structure. First, in here it will hold the data and the next pointer. and these are all called nodes. Node 1, node 2, and node 3. I hope you are all getting. And the next one, this is all about the linked list and how to represent linked list in Java. I will explain you in the Java code. Normally, class node, I said 2 pointers, right? One is int, let's say data, and another one is next pointer, right? So int next. In this way we will represent the node class in Java. Let's learn from GeeksForGeeks here. See, this is the head node pointing to the next node. See, this is the head node address is 3200, and the next node is 3600. So it is holding that address, and this is the data, and 3 is also data. Here you can see it represents, and the next one is 4000. Next address, the next node address is 4000, so it is holding 4000, and the next one is 70, 90. These are the data values, and 4400 is the next node address. And the last node of the linked list always points to null, guys. So null, it is a null, nothing. I mean, there is no address of the next node. See, you can see the linked list comparison here. Linked list and arrays. Linked list data structure is non-continuous. Memory allocation typically allocated one by one to individual elements. It's true, no? We are allocating one by one, right, for individual elements. And the insertion and deletion operations are very efficient in linked list. And the arrays are continuous. Memory allocation allocated to the whole array. Insertion and deletion is inefficient in arrays. So let's learn about the linked list with the help of this problem, and this is the basic problem, length of a linked list. Let's see. Here they are asking, they will give linked list in this way, and we need to see, this is the implementation of the linked list. Okay. See, actually, I'm so sorry. Normally, data will be in the integer format, right? See, here you can see. Here the data is 15, 3, all are integer numbers. So normally the data will be in integer type, but next is pointing to the next node address, right? So it will be, the data type will be node. It's my bad. So actually the representation will be class node integer data and node, that is the pointer next node we are getting. So it will, the next pointer will always be in the data type of node data type. I'm really very sorry, here I mentioned int, but it's not int data type, it's a node data type. It's my mistake. See, here you can see the implementation. So class node has integer data and node next, that is the next pointer. I hope you are all getting. Now let's see this problem. And you know what, in some coding platforms they will change the value. I mean, this, as per GeeksForGeeks, they will use integer data, right? But as per leak code, they will use int val. So you need to check whether it is data or val. Okay. Now let's see this problem, basic problem. They will give one linked list in this way, and we need to return the length of the linked list. See here, 1 2 3 4 5, as there are 5 nodes, we have to return output as 5, and here 7 are there, so we will return 7 as our output. Now let's solve this problem. I will explain you how I solved later. Let's see. Node temp, I'm initializing one variable node temp, and I'm assigning to the head, while temp dot next not equal to null, temp equal to temp dot next, and here let's initialize one variable called count. We are counting the length of the linked list. So in every iteration we need to count the nodes, and at last we need to return the count variable. Let's compile and run. fail. Temp dot next. Okay, temp not equal to, because we need to consider the temp dot next also, right? For that's why it failed. Now it passed. Let's submit the code. It passed. So I will explain you this code. Will it paste? Yes. See what is happening here means, let's take the example of first example. These are the nodes. 1 pointing 1 2 3 4 5, and last node will always be null. Okay, now let's see. Now I'm initializing one variable called temp, and it is pointing to the head node. First node will always be head node. Head node. Okay. So now our temp is there in the head node. Okay. Now I'm initializing one variable called count. Let's say count is equal to 0 at first. Okay. Now while loop will start. Will start executing here. So temp not equal to null. Is temp not equal to null? No, it's not null. One is there. One node is there. So while loop will execute. Now count will equal to 1. It is counting as 1. This is first node. Okay. Now temp equal to temp dot next. Now temp will move to temp dot next. What is there in the temp dot next? 2. So the first it placed here, right, in first node. Now it will move to the second node. Temp will be there here. Okay, got it. Now again it will check whether temp is not equal to null. Yes, temp is not equal to null, right? It is pointing to the second node. The condition will pass and it will execute the while loop again. Now again the count will increment. Previously count is 1. Now count will become 2. Okay. Now again temp equal to temp dot next. Again temp will move to temp dot next is 3. It will check again while loop whether temp is null. No, it's not null. So while loop will execute here. Now count will increment. Count is 2, right? Now it will increment to 3. Okay. Now again it will increment the temp also. So previously it is in 3 node, pointing to the 3 node. Now it will point to the 4th node. Now temp. Okay. Again it will check. Is temp null? No, it's not null. So it passes the while condition and it moves to the count. I mean inner loop. So again count will increment. Now count will increment to the 4. Okay. Now temp is again moved to the temp dot next. Again temp will move to temp dot next. That is 5. Now again it will go to the while loop and check whether temp is null. No, it's not null. So it will increment the count again. Now count is equal to 5 and temp equal to temp dot next. Now as this is the last node, it obviously points to the null, right? Null node. Obviously. So now here again temp equal temp dot next, right? As it is pointing to the 5, again this temp equal temp dot next line comes, it moves to the, it points to the, temp will points to the null node. Now it will check, is temp not equal to null? But it is equal to null, right? So it stops the while loop here and it will return the count. Our count has 5. Now it will return our output as 5. I hope you are all getting this problem. This is basic problem, like you will get some idea regarding the linked list, how it performs, how temp dot next will go, how the next pointer will follow, how the data will be there. In this way, this problem is very basic level problem, so you can get some idea regarding the linked list. So that's it from my end, guys, for today. Let's see with another linked list problem for tomorrow. I hope this video helpful for the people who are learning linked list as a new learner. Okay, So thank you so much for watching this video till this end. If you like my content means, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. This will gives me motivation to do more videos consistently. Thank you so much for watching.